Welcome, STEMgineers, to STEM to Stern, the podcast where curiosity meets critical thinking. Join Chauntée and Jake as they discuss STEM topics that spark debate and exploration.
I'm Chauntée.
And I'm Jake.
And today we are going to be talking about what is coding.
Well, that's a difficult question, but I guess like if you really had to summarize it down to a single sentence, like coding is like how you communicate with a computer.
Okay.
It's kind of like with computational thinking being a very important concept behind coding. Like part of computational thinking is like you have to be really explicit with the instructions you give to a computer because a computer doesn't have intuition like we do.
Does coding have to be for a computer, or can it be used like other?
I guess it could be for like a computer or a robot.
Okay.
A robot's like a computer with arms, kind of.
But aren't things like microwave and stuff like that? Don't they have code inside of them?
Yeah.
And technically, I guess they have a computer chip in them, so it's still computer.
Exactly.
Sorry, my
so
bad.
So coding is all around us.
Coding is in us.
Yeah.
Genetic coding.
Yeah. There you go.
I love it. I'm curious though about like your favorite type of like coding language.
I would say Python is definitely my favorite. That's kind of a big thing amongst like physics and astronomy people. But it really depends on like what field you work in.
Oh, so there's like coding for different careers,
like,
basically.
Like I know that like there's like banks who have to work with a lot of like legacy code from way back when. I know that they use like COBOL.
Oh,
so
that's old.
I know statisticians.
Ooh, that's a fun word.
Yeah, it is. I think they use a coding language called R.
Oh,
but yeah.
And of course, there's the C's.
Yeah. C++.
How did you learn on? What did you?
I originally learned how to program in C and then C++ in college.
Okay.
But I graduated high school in 2008. I didn't get a chance to dig into the world of coding until college. But like nowadays, like kids can jump right into it.
Yeah, they're
especially thanks to block coding.
Block coding, and I'm sure you know what block coding is. But I do use it on a daily basis. I'm a big fan of it, and I like how convenient it is, and it does help you understand the concepts
absolutely
a little bit better, and like not having to think out like the typing concept of it.
Yeah.
So like the syntax.
It's so much. Yeah, it's so much more like intuitive. It makes block coding. If you've ever seen like Scratch, is a very, and the great thing about block coding is once you've like worked with one, you've worked with them all. Yeah. They're all essentially the same.
They're very pretty similar. They might have different categories sometimes though.
Yeah.
But as far as the context of it, it's pretty much.
Yeah. And you're totally right. Like the thing I like about block coding so much is that like it makes that learning curve of getting into learning how to code a lot easier. Because you don't have to worry about all that complicated syntax being like the grammar of like a text-based language like Python or C or something like that.
Make your head spin.
Yeah. So much more intuitive. And
for sure.
Based.
Block coding is everywhere. So I do feel like it's a popular thing. What's your favorite type of code? How do you code?
What is your favorite coding language?
Yeah. What's your favorite coding programs that you use or code on? Do you have a robot or do you code online only? And what do you use? Let us know. Reach out.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, or reach out and let us know.
Thanks for tuning in to STEM to Stern. We hope today's episode got you thinking. If you enjoyed the discussion, subscribe and share it with others. And be sure to check out our show notes for free resources and links that go along with today's episode. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring, STEMgineers.